So this game, I was going second, so that's always a good thing. Being able to do leader effect on first turn is essential with Vivi because, yeah, whole deck is just about drawing, so...
Not a lot of counter, though.
No, here I am very bricked up. But also, I don't know, Law was kind of like the blocker. I kind of wanted to play more of blockers just in case he trashed life, and then as well just the Kyros. Just wanted to keep big bodies, I think, because I knew that Law had the potential to bring out like big bodied supernovas, and I wanted to have an answer to that, basically. And also the thing with Vivi is when you're drawing, it's like if you don't see counter, it's fine, you can just draw, you know, and then hopefully you see counter that way.
Very true. And I mean the Kyros is really good because if he plays out, there's a lot of 5-cost supernovas.
100%, yeah. So that's why Kyros,
he has to trash a life, so technically it's life to hand, which is pretty strong.
So yeah, here I just play down the blocker.
Have the Dawn open for the... Oh, interesting. He plays a kid.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. I think it could be a pretty good addition, honestly. Because it's 5 or less, so if you see it in life as well, you can use it, you know, potentially. Right?
True, but I mean, it's just... Yeah, like...
I mean, I think there's stronger cards, but, you know,
because red, green law... No, red, green law. Yellow, green law kind of needs... like just a lot of little bodies to be able to bounce back the bodies, and he needs 5 cost. So this is a good... Yeah, I think
it can work. I think it can work. But yeah, here you see that the blocker is very annoying because basically you can put the same power as the leader that's attacking, so you always have to kind of play around that card. But yeah, as you will see, it will be a very useful card for this game. So here kind of making the right choice of
using the effect leader so it doesn't do enough.
I just used the one good card from Alabasta back in the day, being this event where you can minus 2,000 and then minus another 1,000 if your leader is active. So basically just for Vivi, since it's a red event and there's no other red leaders that don't attack, so usually they would be rested. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good event, like very great to be able to separate that and forcing him to use the rest of his Dawn, and easy 2k, staying pretty healthy with life and with the amount of cards, and I have 2 puddings. So my plan here is, I mean, I think I want to attack into board just because you always kind of want to get cards out of hand, but I think I'm hesitating with just playing straight up a pudding first.
Yeah, you really just to be annoying. Pudding and attack pudding into the...
Exactly, yeah. I think that might be what I decide to do just because it's fun. Oh no, or maybe just Kyros and bounce it back. And then attack in, and then attack not at all.
Because you don't have
I don't have enough Dawn, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate this, just because I was like, either way, his top life, he can't do his leader effect, so...
You still have a Dawn open.
I still have a Dawn open, so I can still do my event again. And I was just like, you know what? Just bounce it back to hand.
Yeah, very true, very true.
Bounce it back to hand. Then force it to play again, but he's not attacking on this turn, so that's always advantageous.
And I mean, he has to put 2 Dawn on the kid to use it.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think here I'm just going to use the event. And I think I'm thinking about how to, if I should just minus 3k for all of them. Yeah, that way, just avoiding that. And then either way, he's only going to attack with leader.
You can block with
either way, yeah, exactly. I can just block in 1k. So that's kind of the thing. I don't know if he's just going to use his Dawn to search or attack. No, he is. Okay, so trying to get a 1k out of hand. But yeah, really good blocker. Trash the other one. And we're still pretty healthy, and now we're at 10 Dawn. So now we can start doing stuff. Yeah, so now I pudding, because I was like, I have 2 puddings. So I was like, I don't want to risk him getting too low on cards, and then the pudding's not worth it anymore, and I just have 2 dead puddings in hand. But I still have another one in case he goes back up in cards. And now we attack and get cards out of hand. So that was my game plan.
No, you did well.
So yeah, that's also...
Just bait it out.
Yeah, that's also... I play 3 puddings in this Vivi deck, because I think pudding's just really solid. And the best part about playing blue is like having access to pudding, gravity blade, and red rock. And now I start going into life, even though he can just use the law. It's fine. Really good. I have a red rock, so I'm also kind of baiting him to like, okay, use your law.
And you have the shanks if you need to.
Exactly. So I have a lot of options to get rid.
But right now, I think like the gravity blade would have been insane.
Oh, would have been so good.
Hopefully you get it.
I think maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, just the value that the law brings
is amazing.
Yeah, because now he could cheat out. Because what did he put in life? Add ST2. Oh, okay, so restand. Okay, so he can restand the...
Yeah, restand the Cavendish.
I really like that card in Law. The only problem with
100%.
Law really is the fact that you're always using life.
Yeah, and you're kind of almost, like you said, like trashing your own life.
Yeah, and
which...
you need the 7-cost Law, but then again, it's 2 cards out of hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you play out
and then you're
one,
playing out the life, but you're not really gaining life because you're playing it out immediately.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Now it's kind of... I mean, I have 2 Kuroses, and I have a Shanks, and I have a Rag. So I have many options for getting rid of stuff. I think here...
Yeah.
I would go
Cavendish.
Shanks 10 just to put another body on board and be annoying. I think that might be what I do.
Honestly, any choice here is pretty good.
Or any, like, honestly, I might even go Kuros just to, like...
And then if you do Kuros,
then I'm attacking into
back
life,
the
yeah.
restand Law.
That's kind of annoying, yeah. I don't think I'm going to do that just because it would make less sense. I think I'm just going to Shanks it. Or Kuros. Yeah, no, okay, no. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I mean,
but there's other options for what comes up. And I'm still at 4 life, so pretty
The
healthy.
Gravity Blade would have been great, though.
Oh, the Gravity Blade would have been a beaut. But, oh well, it's fine. We still have Red Rock in case he puts down any other big bodies. So, both of okay. But low on counter. And I'm not going to use my blocker because I don't want him attacking into it just yet. Unless I kind of want to use it as a bait.
You never know what he's going to play. And if he has another restand Law, like, who knows?
Yeah. But I still like this Law. I think it's a good version, but yeah, just lacking the ability to be able to fully do leader effect without putting yourself too much at risk.
I mean, sadly, there's not a lot of other options that you could actually use to put in life.
But I think the restand Law is definitely the right choice. But also, what are you going to do? Like, I have 2 big bodies on board.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to get rid of the 9k? You're not. Well, like, or it's going to cost you a lot.
But he can't play it out anymore because you already played out the event. Like the
oh, true. Effect. Yeah, true.
So the only thing you could do is freeze.
True, never mind.
And...
Yeah, I think that was the play, to rest my blocker and then attack into blocker because I didn't have enough counter. So that was definitely the play. And I was like, oh no, lost this blocker. But another gravity, well, just a Gravity Blade would be fantastic.
Then you have the Rayleigh, though. Rayleigh is amazing as well.
Yeah, no, really, yeah.
Because you could just minus 2k.
KO the blocker.
Yeah.
And then I can attack, like, putting or something into the X-Drake. Yeah, so really, and giving it Rush, which is so good. Like, that's why I like Vivi, is just being able to give Rush to really good cards. Like, really, and like Kuros. So, yeah. Then can just attack with pudding, get more cards out of hand, and just starve.
Oh, wow.
And now I got the Gravity Blade, so...
Use 2 cards for that. I wouldn't have.
Yeah, I have nothing interesting to rest, so I don't know why he would try to save that so much.
You go 12k into the Cavendish, of course.
Gonna get rid of it.
Want to get rid of that.
Shame that I didn't get the Gravity Blade a turn earlier, but still in case he puts anything down, can get rid of it. And the Red Rock and Kuros.
Red green, like with green yellow. I keep saying red green, but with green yellow Law. Is the fact that you don't really play a lot of big bodies anyway. Like, there's just a 7 cost. You don't really play the new 8-cost kid because it really doesn't make sense. You could play the 8-cost kid in green, but then you also have to play small little bodies that make sense to block, like Rosinante or stuff like that.
And they're not supernovas, so you're just not really doing what you want. Yeah, so I think here I'm just countering out because I'm not really scared of him. I have 2 Kuroses that have Rush 9k. He can attack into my bodies if he wants. It's going to cost him way too much Dawn, and I still have 1k counters. So I think here...
You don't use effect.
I don't use effect. There's no point.
No. You just go into life. He has 2 cards in hand.
Literally can go into life. So I'm just going to 8k, 9k, 9k, 12k.
Restand again.
What are you going to do? Yeah, so I'm taking life, baiting him into thinking, but I like... Yeah, he knew. I mean, 9k, like 8k, 9k, 9k, 12k when you have 1 life is tough.
That was a good game, though.
Yeah, like, so that's what I mean. Like, just drawing big bodies.
There's a lot of good answers.
That's what I mean. Like, I think Red has the really good, like, playing down good characters that have good effects. Like, didn't see much here, but Ben Beckman I play on this deck. Like the Rayleigh, amazing, being able to give it rush. Like even the 10 cost Shanks, super useful in certain situations. And then all the best removal in blue, which is, you know, Gravity Blade, Red Rock, and Kyros, which
makes
again,
total sense.
9k rush, bouncing back with 5 is like amazing. Like,
it makes total sense.
Yeah.
It makes total sense to play the best cards in blue and red, and then just wait it out and have a lot of 2Ks and events.
I actually don't have that many 2Ks.
How many do you
I
play?
have, I think like 10.
Okay, that's not a lot.
Yeah, I have like 10 or 12, I think.
That's not a lot.
I know. I was also shocked because I was like, Vivi, you need 2Ks. But actually, well, I have a lot of 1Ks, not that whatever. Like all of my smaller bodies, that's kind of the thing, is like I'm playing them at the beginning of the game, or I'm keeping them, drawing them, and then can have sort of easy 1Ks.
And you have the events as well.
And I have the events. That's the thing, is I run like counter events, and the Radical Beam and the Alabasta events. So there is counter, it's just not 2K counters, just because it's like I want to just keep the strongest cards. And even though Tama is like, it's a good 2K, but I'm not really cost reducing much, like power reducing much, because it's like, if there's a big body, I'm just going to Red Rock it or Shanks it.
I mean,
but yeah.
You have better 2Ks anyway to play out, like the
blocker.
The chopper, the blocker.
Yeah, the chopper.
Yeah, the 2K Sanji, which is really good as well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Exactly.
100%.